Welcome to this Violet Flame New Moon Healing Session and Archangel Orion Attunement. I invite you to place a hand on your heart and a hand on your sacral chakra. I'm going to invite all the angels of the Violet Flame, all the beings of violet light, including Archangel Zadkiel and Holy Amethyst, to ignite the violet flame inside of us, inside all of our chakras, inner and outer body, in all of our organ systems and tissues. We invite the violet flame to ignite within the totality of our being, our physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, and etheric bodies now. This is an ultimate act of surrender to the divine within us. And surrendering to joy. We always connect with the divine as being love. The divine is joy as well. So we are opening up to the experience of profound divine connection through joy. And as the violet flame moves inside of us, it begins to transmute darkness into light, blockage into flow, illness into health, and suffering into joy. Our karma transforming into dharma, pain into path, confusion into clarity, weakness into strength. And Jophael is with us, asking us, what kind of life do we aim to create for ourselves? We are the master gardeners. And there's many lies that we've been told over the millennia about ourselves and who we are. And there are many limitations that have been placed within our consciousness by the human dialogue. Together, let's soften our bodies and invite the violet flame to go even deeper inside of us. We surrender our limitations to joy. We surrender the limitations on joy that have been placed by the collective telling us what we need in order to experience joy, as well as the limitations we've put on ourselves. One of the experiences that creates the most suffering within our consciousness is when we withhold joy until a certain experience unfolds. Maybe we tell ourselves that we'll be happy once we attain that relationship, or that we reach a certain career goal, or have a certain amount of money in the bank. Let's release those limitations and invite joy, the joy of simply existing and being, divine joy to awaken within us. Because it is, and I know you know this in your hearts, for this state of being that we know as joy will draw more experiences of joy to us. So the more that you allow yourself the simple joys of life and being joyful just because you exist, the faster all those outer things that you've been wanting will come to you. So we invite the divine today to let us know joy as the cosmos knows joy. Divine Beloved, let us feel the joy that you feel right here and right now. And we're going to put a gentle smile on our face. And allow ourselves to come into our true nature. Let us make a commitment to ourselves today, more than ever before. We commit to no longer withholding joy from ourselves, putting it off till that deep desire comes into manifestation. No more. This is a trick because it will keep the joy just out of reach when you can have it right here and right now. Invite the violet flame to increase in any parts of your body that you're feeling tension. And you'll feel these violet light hands of Archangel Zadkiel and Holy Amethyst touch and light up these areas. We will no longer be tricked into giving our joy away. Divine, we offer ourselves as instruments of your joy in our own consciousness and for our communities. Awaken the wonderment of our inner child today, that child of the stars that naturally and easily brings joy into all that they do and makes time for play every single day. Awaken the joy radiator, the joy creator within us now. As we release any heaviness from our systems, we just refuse to carry any excess baggage or weight with us. This is a moment of time where we choose freedom. We set ourselves free as we surrender to the violet flame. We can all use a little help from our angel friends. We surrender to this now. We surrender any pain, any distortions to the light. We are leveling up today in a state of greater joy. And we naturally bring more joy to this world. And boy, does this world need it. The violet flame is tuning us in, it's tapping us in to this beauty, this natural beauty that's all around us. There is so much joy in our natural world. All the elemental spirits, or they've sometimes been called earth angelics, the fairies. They are all around us. Every drop of water, every molecule of air are filled. They're all filled with life. There is beauty and joy all around us, and we're tapping into that now. The joy in feeling the warmth of the sun, the joy of feeling the grass of the sand or the rock beneath your feet, the joy of the gentle breeze, floating in the water, those things are free. Let us tap into the natural joy that's all around us, the joyful experiences that are everywhere in this world. As we release the lies that it's not enough. This magnificent planet offers us gifts that are even beyond the human mind's comprehension. We send the violet flame into our entire planet now, blessing and cleansing the air, the earth and the soil, cleansing the water, cleansing our food, cleansing and blessing the violet flame, cleansing and blessing our entire planet now, the environment of this sacred place. Releasing great burden from the sacred elements who work tirelessly to cleanse our planet. Filling the land around us with violet light. Saturating our immediate environments with violet light, and may all living beings, all the creatures, be blessed. May the tremendous burdens that we have collectively placed on our planet be lifted in miraculous ways for the benefit of all. And now we are ready for Archangel Orion's attunement. He is awakening the potential of infinite possibilities within us now. As we've released our burdens, we can open up to the infinite possibilities that are already inside of us. So if you're not lying down, we invite you to lay down now. Archangel Orion is opening your consciousness today so you can allow more miracles to arise within your life, within your life stream. He is placing drops of the stars. It's the liquid stars in liquid form. And he's going in the chakras one by one, working with the major chakras, and all of the chakras, inner and outer body, will have an attunement to the stars. he begins by placing this liquid starlight, several drops, into your root chakra now. Feel this cosmic light touching and lighting up your financial sector, all of your finances being blessed, and you're opening to greater possibilities in your financial sector than ever before. You're just going to get open and curious. And this liquid starlight is opening a higher potential of health and wellness in your physical body. We're open to expanding to greater health, infinite possibilities for health and wellness opening inside our body now. We're willing to go beyond the health that we've experienced so far in this life, going beyond the past limitations. Body, show us what you can do and the powers of healing and regeneration. Give us the experience of boundless energy. We are open and we are curious. So ready to align with our true nature. Take a few deep breaths, just letting this energy, this starlight, merge with every cell in the body now. You can even feel it and sense it going to particular organs. Anywhere that your body needs it. For example, I was born with cystic kidneys. I invite this starlight to bless my kidneys. And with all of the energy work that I've done over the years, my kidneys actually are functioning really well. But I'm open. I'm open to even greater health. And I invite you to do the same. We are all walking and breathing miracles in our own right. And I invite you to call forth the highest miracles. We can accept our bodies the way that they are and lovingly open to a higher state of being. Now this liquid starlight going into our sacral chakras, awakening new opportunities for authentic connections, deeper intimacy, not just with others, but with our own essence, knowing our own soul. And we are opening to greater joy than ever before. We've all heard the story that we have a certain level of joy. I can't remember the technical term. And that we pretty much stay there no matter where we go. That's a limitation if we were not doing any healing or karmic healing. But when we heal and we release the negative thoughts and we're willing to open to something new, then the sky is the limit. So I just want you to imagine this scale. And there are numbers from 0 to 100. So allow your higher self to show you where you had generally been in the past, what your joy number or percentage was. And now Orion places a few more drops of the liquid starlight, and that needle jumps up, makes a huge leap, and now there's a higher set point for joy than ever before. And don't worry how far it went, because it's just going to do what is comfortable for you right now. And we're really taking the path of, healing through joy. So they really are protecting you from any unnecessary suffering, because whatever we bring something new in, we must release the old. And you can come back to this attunement as many times as you'd like. All that matters is that more joy is awakening from inside of you and entering your daily life now more than ever before. Okay. Your angels and guides are inviting you to release false joy. That, there are people, joy isn't always like bliss and, like this huge smile. Joy that is in the form of contentment is the most stable, the most fulfilling, the most healing. And we see a lot of fake joy, a lot of joy faking out. Just a huge butterfly just flew past. There's a lot of people that are faking joy. And then if you are being honest about your feelings, you feel like there's something wrong with you. And we release the fake joy and the false ideals that they've created about happiness in our life. We live in a world of illusion, and we're willing to release those illusions now. True contentment comes from honoring all of our feelings and letting them guide us to creating more joyful experiences by knowing what we do want, what we don't want, what does resonate with us and what doesn't. Now, Archangel Orion wants us to take 3 deep breaths, and we're going to move upward. now the drops of starlight, liquid stars going in to our solar plexus now. This is bringing infinite possibilities for greater peace than we've ever experienced before. Infinite possibilities for vitality and divinely inspired action. You're going to be able to act more on your divine inspiration with this field of strength, courage, confidence, and optimism increasing beyond what you thought was possible. And the divine is whispering to us, seek peace above all things. You know, so many of us struggle with digestion and eating, and we feel like there's all these foods that we can't handle. But the truth is, if that is what we're experiencing, then there is a lot of stress in our system. And yes, this world can be a stressful place, but we also inadvertently do things to cause more stress, to hold on to stress. Those are the things we have power over. So we invite the divine to guide us to live in greater states of peace. And we'll be so joyfully surprised at how the foods that we're perfectly capable of digesting, metabolizing, integrating, and using as fuel for our bodies, minds, and spirits. As the entire nervous system is softening right now, lightening up. Let us not take this world too seriously. Help us to focus on what really, truly matters the most. So we can truly be instruments of divine peace. Let's take a few more deep breaths with that. And now our hearts. Archangel Orion places the liquid starlight in our hearts today, and we expand to greater possibilities in love, in experiencing love and giving love. Let the limitations of our heart be free. Free your heart from previous limitations. Let the divine heart within you rise. Divine, open our hearts today so we can love as you love. And I know that starts with us. Teach us to love ourselves as you love us. with less conditions. Because we know we're still going to be human. We've still got this physical body. So maybe we can even say, just with less conditions, help us to love ourselves and others with less condition, with more unconditional love. And help us to be kind to ourselves, even when it's hard for us to show ourselves love. Let us become love radiators internally and externally. We allow love to set us free. Now, Archangel Orion places the liquid light of the stars in our throat chakras now. Thank you for attuning our language, inner and outer, to the field of infinite possibilities. So that our words expand rather than constrict us. Our words liberate us from false prisons. And our words even, we invite you, Orion, to awaken the infinite possibilities within our throats so that our voice, our words can liberate others as the divine allows. And awaken the highest expression within us in all forms. Help us to leave the legacy that we came here to leave. Infinite possibilities awakening in our expressive field now. You may even feel like moving your body a little bit as you're shaking off those limitations. Freeing yourself to a higher state of expression than ever before. And now, the liquid starlight pouring in to our brains, pouring into the third eye. Let us perceive ourselves and this world through the lens of infinite possibilities. Let our mind be filled with expansive thoughts. Open our minds, Archangel Orion, to the infinite potential within and all around us. Let us see through the barriers of illusion into the way, into the solutions. Take a several deep breaths, just allowing your mind to bust wide open, wide open. Divine, let us think as you think. Blow our minds today, Divine. Blow our minds. Now, Orion floods the crown chakra with this liquid starlight, awakening to the infinite possibilities of our true spiritual nature, awakening to our infinite possibilities to live in this truth, to connect with our higher selves, awakening to a new state of being where we live in greater communication with our angels, guides, and guardians, with our Creator, with our Source, with our own divine essence. We may have told ourselves that we have so many limitations, and I know the world tells us we need somebody else outside of us. A lot of times it's a community or a church in order to connect with the divine. We're breaking through all those barriers that are embedded in our DNA. We're busting those wide open. The sky is the limit when it comes to connecting with the divine. Nothing is allowed to block us from connecting with our true spirit nature, with the countless angels, guides, and guardians that are dedicated to supporting us. Opening to the field of infinite possibilities with divine connection. And living in our truth. Taking several deep breaths. And as this final phase in the attunement continues to unfold, our higher selves and our spiritual team are now giving us any final blessings. Where do you need miracles right now? Invite them in. You're awakening to greater possibilities in all of these areas, and they're just going to keep getting better. Now, Archangel Zadkiel and Holy Amethyst, fill us with the violet light, helping us to live in joy. Accept what is before us, live in joy, and expand into even greater joy than ever before. Okay, final combing through our energy fields, removing anything else that we don't need, and helping us to fully integrate these gifts that we've received today, this Archangel Orion Attunement and Violet Flame Healing. This is a permanent upgrade. This is a higher state of being that we will naturally experience. We will respond to life from this higher state of being at whatever level we are able to experience at this time. And we are divine perfection with every aspect of us, loved and fully accepted. And so it is done, sealing this with infinite love and light. Thank you so much. And I just want to let you know we're going to be doing a lot more angelic attunements, and I'm so excited. Thank you, Archangel Orion. Thank you to Archangel Zadkiel, Holy Amethyst, to all of life. Thank you.